Here we are in Zorro, having a look at the exhaust. As you can see, it's in place, the old system that came from Kapalua. And there's the generator bed. Now the cardboard is the actual size of the new generator. They're a lot smaller, so in two minds whether to even try to think to use those old mounts. We may get away with just some much simpler ones. But anyway, the main question now is how to do the exhaust. As you can see, it's sticking way past, so these 90s here are either going to have to be cut short, or perhaps the outboard one is going to have to be moved over so it's pointing more aft. But anyhow, I spoke to the USA Marine Exhaust guys, and he's coming Saturday to have a look. So we brought everything from the Deutz engines too, so maybe we can utilize them or combination of two or whatever, but we'll check that out on Saturday. We also covered up the engines and put the hatch back in place. I've got a guy supposed to be coming to have a look at the hatch about fiberglassing that in, so covered the engines up to keep them free of epoxy and everything. And we also got the MTU boxes. The brackets are getting made at the machine shop. We should have them mid next week. So here's the port engine side view. I agree, I would prefer not to come forward with the exhaust, so hopefully we have enough room back here. Come around and down, but we're going to see how tight of a bend radius we're going to have to do, because if the generator comes just to the end of the cardboard there, we do have enough room to come up, but it's the twisting over is the issue. So we'll wait and see what the exhaust guy says, because if you look on the other one, you'll see that would still work okay there, but it would hamper getting to the manifold on the MTU quite a bit. But therein is the issue. As you can see, the bed has got a lot of corrosion on it, probably salt water sitting underneath the plywood or whatever there was. But it's starting to take shape, get an idea of what's happening, what can go where. We also had a bit of a clean-up today. Me and Morris, we moved everything over to the container, all the furniture, everything. Just clean the place up, get a bit more working space. See what we got here. Clean up the galley some. Got a bunch new fluorescent lights to go down the accommodation to light everything up. It just feels better when you got a bit of space to work in and stuff, you know, and need to have some sort of a little office in here where we can spread books and the likes out and sit down at some point. So like I said, I'm going to have a couple of guys come and have a look at this, the hatch, about doing that initially, and do a little test for them. And then when the exhaust fiberglass side of it needs redone, at least we'll have tested somebody and checked them out on a simpler job. So there we are for now. So it's good to have a look over these exhausts, and you can see how far out they stick, and kind of quite a ways back. So we wait on the recommendations from, I think it's Marvin from USA Marine Exhausts, the guys who did the stuff for the Deutz. Okay, so talk to you guys soon. Cheers.